Hello, hello. Good morning, or good afternoon, good evening. How are we all doing today? I love, by the way, that you are all talking to each other. I love that. I love that so much. Amazing. Love to see it. I love to see that you are using English to talk to people, to meet new people. If you are looking for conversation partners, I do have something on my website where you can post your information and then other people can contact you. And I have that available for free on my website. Let's see. There we go. So if you're looking for conversation partners or a course or classes with me, everything is on my website. So, who do we have here? Who do we have? Let's see. Hello to India, Azerbaijan, Spain, Egypt. Amazing. Raphael, welcome back. India, hello, hello. I love the conversations. Amazing. Hello to Iran. Very cool. Pavel, welcome back. Hello to Brazil. Alina, welcome back. I hope you had a good Christmas as well. Amit, welcome back. I'm glad to see that you survived work. Alina, congratulations for finishing all of your papers. That's amazing. Congrats. Berke, welcome back. Good to see you again. Oh, Mauro, thank you so much for, 110K. I just passed 110,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, which is crazy, but very exciting. Let's see. Steffi, welcome back. Congratulations on your exam results. Congrats. Let's see. Best grammar app for practice. I don't really have any recommendations for that. There are so many websites available that can help you with grammar. I don't have any specific ones that I can recommend. I recommend that you search around and try some different ones and see which one you like. Yes, thank you so much for 110,000 subscribers. Yes, it is honestly still very, very crazy. I have my silver play button, by the way. I have my silver play button, but I should get it. Hang on. Wait. Okay. So I forgot. I forgot about this. So I will show you all my silver play button that I got for 100,000 subscribers. Let's see. Soleil, welcome back. Good to see you again. Sibel, welcome back. We missed you in the previous stream. We were really struggling with words on stream. We couldn't get past level 1. Let's see. Christian friends in Egypt celebrating Christmas. So like there's a mix of holidays. Love that. So grammar app for practice. Like I said, I don't have any recommendations for grammar apps. Like I said, I did actually answer the question. But yes, I don't have any specific recommendations for you. Like I said, there's a lot available for free on the internet that you can find what works best for you. You might learn grammar a different way from, what works for someone else. So everyone learns differently, especially something like grammar. If you're just drilling grammar, it's best to find something that works best for you. So, yes. So I don't have a specific one to recommend. Let's see. I hate grammar. Fair enough. And that's fine. Grammar is important. Correct grammar is important. But you can learn a language without studying it. You can. I think it's a good idea to spend a little time with some grammar just to understand the basics. Personally, so for example, I have these two books for French. So mastering French grammar, but you can see I haven't read all of it, but I like this particular book. I look at it and go, "Oh, okay, okay, that looks interesting for me." Same for this, Painless French. They also have this book for English as well. I used to have this book for English, but then I think I got rid of it. I usually don't teach grammar. I answer questions about grammar, but I don't typically teach it. So, amazing. Okay, I was going to show you my silver play button. Okay, so it came in this black box. Has YouTube on it, and very nicely packaged, of course, and a little note here from YouTube. And then here it is. Ta-da! And what I didn't know this is a mirror. I didn't know that. It kind of is a little weird, but there it is, my silver play button. So, yep. So it says, presented to Miss Jean Teaches for passing 100,000 subscribers. So, there it is. So eventually I will put it, up somewhere, but not currently. So, okay, let me catch up on comments. All right. Okay, let's see. Questions. Can I speak and listen if I don't know grammar? Yes, but if you don't focus on grammar, it will take you longer, but that's fine. Do you offer IELTS coaching? I do not. I do not offer IELTS coaching. I'm not an IELTS coach. I'm not an IELTS tutor. I do have some information on the IELTS exams, but I don't really know a lot. So I'm not an IELTS tutor. Let's see. Pairing about IELTS so you can help me. Yes. So today we're going to play Connections again, which, like I said, great vocabulary game. And we might also because I haven't done this on my Sunday streams before. We might also do some picture descriptions to practice making sentences. We might do that as well, because I've done that for my Saturday streams and I haven't done that for my Sunday streams yet. So, very, very nice. Okay. Here we go. Thank you all so much for the congratulations. Thank you. Can you suggest some books that will be useful to learn English? So, my top recommendation for books, let me get my document here. Here we go. My top recommendation for books is Olly Richards' short stories. He has one for beginners and he has one for intermediates. So it looks like this. Looks like this. This is the intermediate. This is the beginner. And I have these books for French, Spanish, and Brazilian Portuguese. So I think they're great. They are designed for learners. So I do really recommend this series here. Maybe win the gold. The gold play button. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Okay. First time in your live because I'm learning English with your videos. Thanks for. Oh, amazing. Well, hello to Chile. Hello to you and your daughter. I'm not sure how to pronounce your daughter's name, but hello to both of you in Chile. Thank you for joining today's live stream. Let's see. Yes, I got the silver play button. I did. Yep. Okay, we have some grammar questions. Oh, yes. Thank you so much, Akil. Thank you so much. Okay, Pavel has a question about grammar. Having finished school, he went home. Is this okay? Do you often use a form like having? Yes. Yes. So having, what is it again? Having finished school, he went home. Yes, this is correct. And yes, we do use this. I don't know about often, but yeah, it's a very natural way to say this. Yep. Having finished school, he went home. Mm-hmm. So what is this broadcast about? So this is, here's what we're going to do today. Today's schedule. We are going to play connections for vocabulary. And then I think we'll do some picture descriptions for making sentences. And then maybe some words on stream for fun. So that's today's schedule, we'll say. Let's see. Oop, okay, sorry, I'm falling behind on chat. 1 second, I'm catching up. Study without each and every grammar rule. So yeah, like you don't have to study grammar, but I think it's still useful to study it a little bit, at least the basics. Let's see. In learning English, sometimes I learn a word in English and know how to use it and how to explain it to someone else, but I cannot find its specific meaning in my native language. Yes. Okay. Soleil brings up a very, very important point about translation. I would say after the beginning, after the beginner level, try not to use translation. I think it's really, really important to try to learn the language in the language, because translating, especially in your head, it will make it more difficult to communicate effectively and naturally in the future. So I recommend try not to use translation after the beginner level. I think this is really, really important, personally. You can still become fluent, of course, like still using translation, but what often happens is the more advanced you become, the less you have to translate. But there is that middle time, that middle area where you're not advanced, but you're not a beginner, so you're using translation a lot, things like that. So I think after the beginner level, try not to use translation. Let's see. Are you interested in American history? I bought a book about American history, which is called Concise American History by Susan Murray, but it's 700 pages. Holy cow. I would say I'm a little bit interested, I guess, in American history, but I would say not very interested. Let's put it that way. A little bit, but not very. Let's see, beginner. So if we're talking about beginner for reading, this is my recommendation for that. Good evening. Good evening to you. For me, it's morning. For me, it's morning. But good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it might be for you. Let's see. Bought an intermediate book about Olly Richards and found it very useful. Excellent. I'm so glad to hear that. So glad to hear that, Morrow. Let's see. I only know the present simple and continuous tenses, the past simple and continuous tenses, and the future simple tense. Okay, those are, great place to start. I recommend, let's see. Hold on, wait. What am I doing? I would say now focus on present perfect. We use the present perfect tense all the time. All the time. So if you already know those tenses, perfect, great, amazing. Then do this next. Okay, let's see. Other questions. Let's see. Can we use definitive for final A? Akil, I'm not sure I understand your question. Could you say it in a different way? I'm not sure what you mean by definitive for final. Let's see. I have great difficulty understanding, but I can converse. Conversing with AI like Google Gemini is helping me, but my sentences don't sound structured. Okay. So practicing a little bit every day is very, very important, and it will help you over time. So learning is uncomfortable. There is a long time where you don't really know a lot, and that's okay. You have to keep going. You have to keep practicing. So becoming advanced or at least becoming, we'll say, conversationally fluent, requires patience. Patience and practice. Let's see. When I watch American and British films, I don't understand anything. Are you using subtitles? Because, I mean, use subtitles. Subtitles will help you practice your listening. It will help train your ear to understand what you're hearing. Now, you won't always use subtitles, but while you're learning, I do recommend using them. Will it hurt me in 2026 as well? Sorry. I think that's a troll question. When should we use love and when should we use like? That's an interesting question. So in American culture, we use love just about everything all the time. You know, you can love your family, but you can also love chocolate, you know, things like that. So I would say the only important difference is when you are saying I like you or I love you to someone. That has a really big social difference. But other than that, when we're talking about just in general, I would say in American culture, you can use either one. Both of them are, like, love is stronger than like, but we use love for everything. I read a really interesting book about this, actually. I have a book called Dreaming Chinese. And in that book, it talks about how this difference between American culture and Chinese culture, where in American culture, we use the word love for everything all the time. But in Chinese culture, they didn't. So it's an interesting cultural difference. Vietnam is too late. See you again. Have a good day. Well, thank you so much for joining. I hope to see you in the next stream. Let's see. Overtime is like with time. Yes and no. Yes and no. I would say both can be used the same way depending on the context, but not every single time. Hello. So let's see. My English teacher expelled me from school because I wrote a paragraph from the ChatGPT website and he found out. Well, I mean, schools are, you know, becoming very, very serious about things like that. I know that now it can be difficult to be a student because teachers think they know if you used AI, and sometimes they know and sometimes they don't. So honestly, I'm really glad that I went to school before AI, because I think nowadays, there would be so many problems with professors, teachers thinking like, oh, you used AI for this. So, alrighty. So we are going to play some connections today. Now, I looked at the words and I think most of them are useful, but some of them I didn't know, I'll be honest. So let's talk about this game, okay, and about expanding your vocabulary. This game is called Connections. Many of you already know this game. I'll put a link in the chat if you would like to play this game as well. So there are 16 words here, and the goal with this game is to find 4 words that connect, that go together. Like they have the same theme or the same category, like that. Now, how they share a theme can be different. It can be the meaning, it can be the sound, it can be, maybe all the words have the same second word. They share a second word. Or there could be things inside each word that go together. So there are many, many different ways that these words can connect. Now, the reason this game is so useful for vocabulary is because often you have to know multiple meanings of each word to see the connection. So that's why it's so good. And that's why I use this to teach. So for example, box and spring. These are words that have multiple meanings. Box can be a thing, or it can be something you do. You box something. Box can also be like, fighting, like boxing, right? It's multiple meanings for the same word. So, okay, hang on. I see some questions. What is the difference between understand and find out? To find out, hold on. Wait. Okay. So, what is the difference between understand and find out? To find out is like the process of learning something, finding information, looking for information, looking for answers. So, for example, I don't know, but I'll find out. Like that. So, understand is like to know something. Like and you... Know is not actually a great synonym for this. Another way we say it is like to get it. Get is a very common way to say understand. So you can say, for example, I don't like it, but I understand it. So I hope that answers your question. Yes. Yeah. Is it found out describes a process of finding to understand? Yes. Correct. America's ruled. They won 2 battles against the British Empire, and British Empire was the strongest empire in the world, and the U.S. helped and saved whole Europe after World War II. This is why I admire American history and their culture. Well, all of that, I guess, sounds true. I think it's very interesting that you are learning more about American culture. I think that's cool. And history as well. All right. Good evening to you all. Oh, Morrow, you have a guess. Excellent. Okay. So, Morrow says... Oh my gosh, where is that word? Oh, there it is. Oh, the first thing I want to do before we start, I do want to say all of these words so that you can practice your pronunciation. So I like to say each word slowly and give you time to repeat. So you can listen and repeat all of these words. So let's do that first, and then we will try Morrow's guess. Okay, here we go. dusky, spring, still, I think this is Perrier, like the water. I'm not sure actually about this one. Could be Perrier. Box, stationary, gear, now there are two ways to say this word. You can say envelope, envelope, or you could say envelope, envelope. Either one. Both are okay. Noodle, ratchet, tube, static, Paul, I guess. This is a new word for me. I don't know what it means, but I'm guessing it's pronounced Paul, like the name. Constant, soxer, mailer. Okay, so Morrow had a guess. Mailer, box, envelope. Oh, wait, you said box twice. I see what you're going for here. These are like ways to send something. Ways to send something. So, like an envelope is used for letters, like this envelope. So this is an envelope or envelope. You can use this to send letters. A box, you can use this to send larger items. So for example, like this from YouTube. A mailer, I believe, is a padded, hold on. Yeah, this is a mailer. If you need a little bit of protection for your item, yeah. I would say probably the thing that would go with this is, I think tube. I think tube, because this is another way to send mail. Yes, to send mail. Yes. So, ooh, I like this. Okay, you know what? I feel pretty confident about this. Let's try it. Containers for shipping. Nice. So if you want to send something to someone, you can use one of these to put that item in, send it to someone. Excellent. Very, very good. Let's see. We have another guess. Oh, and I see some questions, but I will go back and answer those after we finish here. I see still, constant, static, and stationary. Oh, so something that doesn't change. So if something is stationary, it means it's not really moving. It's not going anywhere. So for example, a stationary bike. Like, okay, you're moving your legs, but you're not going anywhere. So this is called a stationary bike. Still can be part of grammar, meaning like, oh, something is continuing to this moment, like, oh, I still like to read, for example. But still can also mean not moving. Still can also mean not moving. Static, same thing, not moving. And constant, like remaining the same, is not going up, not going down, just constant. So I like that. Yes, I think you're right. I think this is correct. Who said that? Amit, well done. I think this is correct. Unmoving. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, let me answer some of these questions. Let's see. When I use a dictionary, I find it difficult to understand, so I use translation. How to avoid translation. So, how to avoid translation. This is where comprehensible input is very, very helpful. So, finding materials you understand, 95%. That's one way to avoid translation. Let's see. Oh, what time it is for me? It's just after 10:30 in the morning for me. What do you recommend to me start learning, American or British accent? So, American accent or British accent, whichever is going to be more useful for you. If you like American movies, focus on American and be familiar with British. You will hear both accents in American movies and TV shows. But if you are traveling to the UK, learn the British accent. So whichever is going to be more useful for you. Let's see. The room was filled with students. Is this correct? Yes. Grammatically, yes. I struggle with R. So in American English, we don't roll our R's. The American R sound is tricky to learn. It is a little difficult because in the mouth, it's more like a vowel. So it's a little harder to say, but not impossible. Do you think people can learn English from non-native speakers? Yes. Yes, you can learn a language from non-native speakers. But I don't think non-native speakers should be your main source of input. I think native speakers should be your main source. Main source of input, but getting input from non-native speakers, yeah, that's totally fine. It just, it depends. Some non-native speakers are really, 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 really advanced and some are not so much. But it's good to become familiar. Okay, let's see. Akil has another question. It was an out-of-box solution. This makes sense. I would say this makes sense, but sounds a little strange. I would say, first of all, it's out of the box. Normally, we use the phrase to think outside the box. So it sounds a little strange, but grammatically, it still makes sense. And it's still, yeah. That's from a song. Fantastic. Oh, okay, wait. So Pavel has a guess about, Paul Gear Ratchet. Okay. All right. We're going to try that. When will be the next live stream? So my streaming schedule is Saturdays around 7:30 p.m. Eastern and Sundays around 9 a.m. Eastern. This is my streaming schedule. Let's see. Okay. Nice. All right. So. Oh, goodness. Okay. Let's try Pavel's guess. So Paul Ratchet and Gear? Okay, so maybe like mechanical things? In that case, maybe spring, because a spring, not just the season, can also be this. This is also called a spring. So maybe let's look what is this word? Oh. Okay. This is new for me. I did not know this word. I knew the word ratchet. I did know this. This one I knew. And what was the other one? Gear. Here we go. So yeah, these are all like mechanical things. Very nice. Excellent. Watch parts. So something for a watch. That's cool. I learned something new. That's awesome. Okay, now that means these four words go together. But what do you think the category is? Noodle, dusky, soxer. What? Perrier? I'm pretty sure Perrier is the water. Yeah. It's a type of water. I mean, it's not very common in America, I think. Because I think it's sparkling water. And sparkling water, yeah, sparkling water, like meaning water with bubbles. Sparkling water is not popular in America. Not popular at all. I don't know what a soxer is. Like someone who likes the Red Sox? Okay, so that doesn't have a meaning. Oh, if it doesn't have, wait a second. If it doesn't have a meaning, okay, wait a second. Okay. So something that connections this game. Sometimes this game will sometimes the connection requires changing something in the words. Let me think about this. Soxer, dusky, noodle. If this is not a word, then I'm guessing that one of the letters is changed, which means a letter in each of these must be changed. I think I see what it is. I think I know what it is, but if I'm right, God, sometimes I really don't like connections. Okay, hold on. Walk with me here. I think if you change the first letter, oh my gosh. I think these are all dog breeds with the first letter changed. I think that's what these are. Hello to Barcelona. Oh, so when do I usually go live? Here's my streaming schedule right here. Perrier you can find in Italy or Europe. It's very sparkling. Yeah, see, in America, we have it, but it's not common. It's not popular. Most people don't like sparkling water. Yeah, see, Boxer. Hector. You saw it. I think these are dog breeds with the first letter changed. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Dang it. Hang on. Here we go. Dogs with first letter changed. Oh, brother. Okay. So, poodle, husky, boxer, terrier. Poodle. This is a poodle. Okay. Boxer. This is a boxer. Husky. This is a husky. And a terrier. There we go. That's a terrier. Oh, goodness. Sometimes I really like connections and sometimes I don't. Oh, goodness. All right. I'm fed up with it / I'm over it. Can we use them interchangeably? So I'm fed up with it versus I'm over it. I would say no. I'm fed up with it means like I'm so frustrated. Like I can't even. You know, I'm fed up with it. I'm so frustrated. My patience is zero. Is gone. Like I'm so fed up with it. I'm over it. I'm over it is about frustration, typically. But I'm over it's like I'm done. Or meaning I don't care anymore. But it can sometimes mean like I'm super frustrated, like I'm done. It depends on how it's used. It depends on how it's used. Let's see. Water. Yes, like a Yorkshire Terrier. Exactly. I heard the word water from a British person who was different. Yes, they pronounce the word water differently. It's probably the most commonly said difference between American and British English. Mostly because of the way that they say the R sound. We say and they usually soften it. Well, it depends on where it pops up in the word, but anyways, yes. Oh, you have a poodle. I can't really see him, but there's my dog. He's not a poodle. There he is. There's my dog. There's Pip. There he is. A blast from the past usage. So, a blast from the past. Ooh. Not a super common expression. We use this when we see something or hear something that immediately, strongly reminds us of something from our past, from history, from before. So, of something from our past. So for example, hearing that song was a blast from the past. Like, let's say if you hear something, a song from, I don't know, a song you liked as a kid, when you were a kid. And like, oh, that's a blast from the past. So when you hear something, see something that is from your past, and it gives you this strong reminder of that past. Not super common to use this, to be honest. Not super common. Let's see. First class online, I really like it. Oh, good. Well, Hector, very nice to have you here. What is your cat's name? I forget. So, see, that's an interesting question. That's an interesting question because my cat's government name is Gigi, but I call her Cat. So, Feliz Navidad para todos ustedes. Oh, thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you as well. Happy New Year. I always see you on my smart TV. Oh, so you're watching on the TV. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, so YouTube tells me how many people watch on their phone, how many people watch on a tablet, their computer, TV, and the TV is always a really small amount of people, but yeah, very cool. Okay, so that was connections. That was connections. Well done. Well done. You guys did a great job. So now let's practice making some sentences. This website is called Engoo. I will put a link in the chat. This is a great website for materials for your level. They have a lot of different categories, so many things. So for example, many of you are studying for IELTS. They have materials for helping you with your IELTS. So lots of great stuff here. Amazing stuff here. What I want to do today is this one, describing pictures. So increase your vocabulary and speaking skills by describing pictures. I've done this in other live streams before, but I don't think I've ever done it for a Sunday one. There are so many different topics. So here's what I want to do. Oops. Here's what I want to do. Pick a number between 1 and 50. In the chat, pick a number between 1 and 50. And we will use that topic. Stop bragging, stop showing off. Difference. Showing off. So bragging is typically saying, is something you're speaking about. So is typically spoken, and showing off is typically an action. All right, so pick a number between 1 and 50. Pick a number, pick a number. I will set a timer. Okay, 1 minute. Pick a number. And we will see if there's any copies then. Okay, I see several people have said 18. Oh, no. Hector said 18 twice. Okay. Let's see. 12, 7. Okay. Several people said 7. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, let's see. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. Okay. Let's see what we've got. A lot of people said 7. But you know, I think we might have done 7 before. Yes. Okay. All right. 7 is already a video on my channel. I did that in my live stream already. So I see several people said 12. Let's see. Okay, let's do 12 then. Several people said 12. Let's look at 12. Fresh air. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay. This is a little bit small. Hang on. Here we go. Okay, so here is our picture. So I want you to look at this picture, and if you want, you can try using these words to talk about this picture. So think about if you need to talk about this picture to someone who cannot see it. Like, you know, like how would you say it? How would you talk about it? This is a good opportunity to practice making sentences. Let's see. I don't really smoke or drink alcohol, but I don't drink unless they're my girlfriend at the party. My question did. Okay. Will you discuss the degree one day? The degree. Degree can be the temperature, or degree can be like a school degree, like a bachelor's, a master's, things like that. So which degree are you talking about? Let's see. Oh, wait a second. Evil Rocker. Wait, is that Adam? Let's see. Okay. What is beautiful play? So go ahead and if you are comfortable, type your sentences into the chat and we will talk about your sentences. So describe this picture. Make, let's say, 1 to 2 sentences. Okay. Here we go. Okay. I will put a link in the description. There we go. So the website is called Engoo. And I put a link in the, not the description, sorry, the chat. Okay. Okay, I see some sentences. So the picture is quite blurred. Is it a little bit better now? Like this? See some more sentences. Very nice. What does the word mean? Oh, which word? Which word is... which word? Let's see. Positive degree, superlative degree. Oh, so are you talking about with degree, are you talking about... like there's a grammar thing where, you know, small, smaller, smallest, like that. Let's see. This picture looks like Rio. Oh, does it? Does it? That's funny. That's cool. This looks like French to me, but I could be wrong. Are you insulting me? I am not. No, I am not insulting you. Looks like interesting. Okay. All right. I see several sentences. Very nice. Excellent. 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 All right. Okay, let's get some sentences going. Okay, 1 second. I'm going to start copying and pasting your sentences in here. Very nice, very nice. We are, okay. So it's very dangerous. I don't know if that's a sentence for this or not. Yes, so like where's the best pub in the area? Very nice, very nice. Good. I'm gonna add that, oops, to here. Good, good, good. Good sentences. Love this. Love this. Oops. Yeah. Oh, my dog wants to go out. Hang on. Okay. So degree of comparison. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely something I can talk about after. Yes. Someone saw a flag from Switzerland. Okay. Yeah, it might be Switzerland. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. All right. I love this. Fantastic. So where are you from? I'm from America. I'm from the US. Okay. Looks like I think I see everyone's sentences. Alrighty. So, from hello to Bangladesh. Hello, hello. Oh, wait, hold on. I missed a sentence. Wait. Okay. Adam, welcome back. I knew that was you. Welcome back. Alrighty. So here is our picture. Okay, we've got this picture here. I think, someone said they saw the Swiss flag, so I think you might be right. I think, yeah, right there. So maybe this is in Switzerland? Yeah. Which I guess it makes sense that there's French, so. Okay. So let's look at your sentences. Thank you so much for sharing your sentences. All right, let's look at this one. So if I were in this beautiful place, I would ask someone, please suggest me the best food typical. So let's look at this one. Alrighty, we're gonna. Okay. So we're talking about what's called a hypothetical, right? So something that might happen, could happen, because we're using the word if. So when we're using if, this kind of changes the grammar a little bit, okay? So what we're going to say is if I were, now this, I'm impressed. Excellent. Many native speakers say this wrong. So many native speakers say, if I was. Technically, not correct. Technically. So, let's see. Hello to Bangladesh. It is currently 11 a.m. my time. Is it the Denmark flag? Is it? Oh, okay. I'm not very familiar with flags, so I'm not sure, to be honest. It is very late for you. It is very late for you, Adam, but I appreciate that you're here. Okay, I will try to speak more slowly. I will do my best. And I am from the US. I am from America. Okay. Many native speakers say, if I was. Technically, this is wrong. But it still makes sense. So, if I were is technically correct. Okay, so if I were in this beautiful place, here's where we need to make a few small changes because of the word if. If I were in this beautiful place, I would ask someone. Okay, so I would. We need to add this because of the word if. Okay, if something, I would something. Okay, I would ask someone, please. Now, this is a common thing I see. I see this very often. This doesn't really work like this. So please, you can say, usually suggest to me. It's a little, not very natural to say it like this, but more correct. So please suggest to me the best. Here we need to move typical with best. Best typical food. All right, so those are the two main changes. I guess 3. I would say more natural would be like this. If I were in this beautiful place, I'd ask someone, please suggest the best, the best place to eat or the best food to try. Something like that. I would say this is a little bit more natural. But great sentence. Excellent. Very, very nice. So, next sentence. Hold on. Let me move this down. Wait. Here we go. Okay. So where is the best pub in the area? Perfect. Very nice. Yes. Where is the best pub in the area? Nice. Okay. Next sentence. People sitting in front of the red painted cafe on the wood chairs and relaxing. Very, very nice. One thing here, we are missing a main verb. So we just need to make a small change. People are. Here we go. People are sitting in front of the red painted cafe on the wood chairs. This is optional. You don't have to have the here. It's optional. And relaxing. Very nice. Very, very nice. Good sentence. Good sentence. Let's see. Hold on. Questions. All right. ChatGPT and Gemini both are giving me 7 to 6.5 band score in my English speaking. Should I trust it as an authentic band score? Probably not. Probably not. I think AI can help you with your general level, but I would not say that it is 100% accurate. I think AI is useful for things like grammar, usually. Not always, but usually. But it's not great with things like pronunciation. Not really great with stuff like that. So, no, I would not use that as your official authentic score. Does anyone know the word LOL? So LOL. LOL, yeah, it means lots of laughter. Or laughing out loud. Could be either one. Let's see. If I were you, I would certainly ask him some questions. Good example of that, Akhil. Very, very nice. If I were you, I would certainly ask him some questions. Good sentence. Very, very good sentence. Very nice. Let's see. He laughs at what I say. So LOL can also be a way to soften what you say. It really depends. LOL is a very flexible term. If it is cold, I wear warm clothes. When it comes to the type of conditional, I don't know the names of the conditionals off the top of my head, to be honest with you. Let's see. If it doesn't bother you. Yes, so I'm going to go through all the sentences, but I'm catching up on questions. Let's see. In general, I don't smoke. I'll never drink alcohol. I'll not dance with them. Very nice. So time. My time is currently 11:10 a.m. So people are sitting, yes, in front of the red. People are sitting in the front of. I would say in the front of, it sounds a bit strange to put it that way. It depends. If we have the here, I don't think it's technically wrong, but it sounds a bit strange to me. So, in front of, I think, makes more sense. Sounds better. All right. Let's get to the other sentences. All right. We are in a square where people are sitting and taking, this is actually a setting, and taking a drink while others are walking. All right. Some very small changes here. So we are in a square. Very nice. Yes, we are in a square. Very nice. Where people are sitting. So small difference here. Sitting. Setting is not this action. This is not setting. This is sitting. So very, very small difference. Now, taking a drink. This is interesting because we usually don't use the word take with drinking. I know in other languages you use the verb to take. In English, we usually don't. Drink is usually just its own verb, its own action. So I would say, like, you can say having a drink. We do use the word have to have a drink. So I would say instead of taking, I'm going to change this to having. So we are in a square where people are sitting and having a drink. Okay. So taking a drink is not a common way to say this in English. Okay. Having a drink. So we are in a square where people are sitting and having a drink while others, because we're talking about many, others are walking. Very nice. Excellent. Excellent. Love that. Okay, next sentence. Okay. Let's see. I'm a bit behind on questions. Where was I? So if you meet me, you'll give me a red rose. That's very kind. Hello to Bangladesh. So we use the here when we were talking about something specific or about something when a listener knows the thing. Yes, Alina, yes. Also, certain phrases use the as well. Let's see. The heading will continue upcoming. Let's see. Keep me in your prayers because I'm going to Australia and for. Oh, you're going to Australia! Wow, for a program. Very, very cool. So the is probably one of the most difficult words in English. Very often it's the way that Alina described. When you're talking about something specific or you already know what you're talking about and you're talking about something previously mentioned. But not always. So it does have other uses, but those are probably the most common. Let's see. Okay. Could you turn up the volume a little? My microphone is already turned up as high as it can be. Let's see. How can I get instant feedback in my writing and speaking? I mean, if you want instant feedback, I mean, AI, like ChatGPT and Gemini, Claude, all of these, it's good enough. but I would say take it with a grain of salt, meaning have a little bit of doubt if you use ChatGPT. So, let's see. First time that I'm watching you. Oh, well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello to Algeria. Hello to Bangladesh. Why are there words at the end with the suffix ly? So ly is usually, not always, usually signals an adverb. Not always. So it's typically, not always, but typically a grammar thing. So, alrighty. Do you remember what they broke Santa Claus? What did he say? I don't have any idea what you're talking about, so I don't have an opinion about it. Okay. So after I finish these sentences, we'll play words on stream. Let's see. How's the weather in your location? I'm not in Florida anymore. No, I'm in Kentucky now. So the weather's actually really nice today. It's 18 degrees Celsius. It's actually really nice. That's my current temperature. Not usually this warm. So it's very warm. Okay. Alrighty. I do need to finish these sentences. Hello to Tajikistan? Is that how you say it? Sorry about that. But IELTS TJ, hello. Favorite channel. Thank you very much. Phone needs to charge. Okay. No worries. Thank you for being here. Hello to Somalia. Okay. A cagey person. That requires some more explanation, so I'll have to answer that after. Okay. This sentence. There are two streets. Some people are sitting. Some people are walking. Very nice. Love that. There are two streets. Some people are sitting. Some people are walking. Excellent. Love that. Oops. Good sentences. Okay, next sentence. Hanging around the market, people are walking. Very nice. Yeah, hanging around. I like that. Yeah. So it's a little bit unclear, like are we talking about the people? It seems to be talking about the people, but still a solid sentence. Very nice. Okay. Oops. Okay. Sorry, still a little bit too big. There we go. Okay. So the street connects with two sides full of hustling. Oh, I like this. Hustling, bustling. Okay. Love this. So, okay. With two sides, the street connects with two sides full of hustling, bustling. So here, I like the phrase here. But normally, instead of hustling, we need and in the middle. So the street connects with two sides. You don't need this to be possessive. Yeah, this doesn't have to be possessive. Full of hustling and bustling. We also say hustle and bustle. That's another common phrase. Yeah. But I love that. Hustling and bustling. Great phrase. Great phrase. Love that. Love that. Love that. All right. Good sentence. Okay. Okay, here we go. Next sentence. People are walking, talking, and stopping at the red cafe to drink and relax. Oh, I love that. This is great. We're just going to add a comma. Very nice. People are walking, talking, and stopping at, very nice, at, stopping at the red cafe to drink and relax. Perfect. Great sentence. No notes. Very nice. Oops. All right. Last sentence. All right. Missing an E here. Oh, another hustle and bustle. Love that. I love that so much. I love that you all know that phrase because it's not super common. Hustle and bustle is not a super common phrase. So excellent. There's hustle and bustle in front of shops. Yes. Yes. And here, the is optional. You can use it. You don't have to. Both are okay. So there's hustle and bustle in front of shops. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well done. Very, very nice. All right. Some fantastic sentences. Good job. Good job. Very, very nice. Okay, let's see. First time doing... So first time, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Oh dear, hold on. Lots of questions. Trying to find the questions. 1 second. Hello to Bangladesh. This internet. I like being able to meet lots of different people. I think it's really cool. Let's see. Trying to make the sentence easier, so I wrote that. I know it's not clear. No worries. I mean, all of these sentences really just great. Yeah. And thank you for sharing. Yeah. In Tajikistan, you arrive and never leave. Okay, so it's like really, really cool there. Like people who go there don't like to leave, I guess. I don't really know anything about that country. I'm not sure I'm saying it correctly either. Okay. It's a bright sunny day. People are enjoying the weather. Good sentence. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. So, nice. Oh, so still some more sentences coming in. So we're going to move on to words on stream now. But so great sentences. Amazing. Amazing. Well done. Well done. Thank you for sharing your sentences. Fantastic. So let's move over to words on stream. I know so many of you love this game, so we're going to do that. Alrighty. Here we go. So this is a game that you get to play. Let's see. Hold on. I am not sure what's going on in the chat with... I'm not sure what's going on, but try to keep it nice, guys. I don't know what's going on, but we're all here to learn English. So, let's see. Hello to Bangladesh. So Instagram. My Instagram is missjeanteaches on Instagram. So, alrighty, words on stream. The way this game works is you will see a bunch of letters. You'll see letters, and your goal, your job, is to take these letters and make a word. Okay? And you type that word in the chat, and it will automatically connect to this game. So, many people here have played this game before, so you can see very quickly how it works. So, alrighty, let's do it. Okay. Ooh, interesting. All right. Now, remember you can only use each letter once, okay? We have 2 U's. Got an S and a C. Ooh, really close with source, but no E. Oh, interesting. Curious. And wait, who guessed it? Seabell. Of course it was Seabell. Of course. Of course. Oh, fantastic. Very nice. Good job. So I see many of you are saying course, source, but we don't have an E. We don't have E. Sour. Very nice. Very nice. Good. Nice. Curios. Oh, that's not a common word. Nice. Good job. This one's a little bit hard. What is going on with this game? Same thing yesterday. It, like, level 1 was really hard. Like, scour. Good word. Good word. Good word. All right. Fantastic. Fantastic. And we did get past this level. Good job. Well done. Good first level. Good first level. Good job. Now, something to remember. Something to remember. Make sure you are currently live and not behind. So if you're watching this, make sure it's the current moment and not behind. Because if you are behind, you won't be able to play this game. Okay, so make sure you are, like, correctly live. Okay? Because otherwise it won't work. So make sure that you're not, watching behind. Okay, well done. We got past level 1 today. We were struggling last night. We were struggling. All right. Ooh, okay. Only 6 letters. But there's ing, which is nice. Oh, I think I see the anagram. But I won't put it in there. I'll leave it for... Amit, you had it. But remember about the lock. The lock. If there is a lock next to your name, if you continue to guess, the lock will stop you. So that's why. Okay, that's why. But excellent, good. So we have anti, gain, gate, neat, tang, very nice, agent, and of course Seabell got the anagram with eating. Good job. Gent, very nice. Very, very nice. Excellent. Good job. Very, very nice. Good, 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 good. Ooh, you're doing great. Let's see. Anything else? Anything else? Any others? I mean, we passed the level. We did pass the level. But if there are any others. So remember, it has to be minimum of 4. So 3-letter words won't work. Although your words are correct, but too short. Oh, we advanced 2 levels. Yay. Well done. Good job. Very nice. All right, let's see. Ooh. Okay, 2 E's. Force, nice, nice. Good one. Cone. Ooh, I wonder what the anagram is. Once, nice. Core, very nice. Free, excellent. Recon, very nice. Very nice. That's a good one. Now with E's, like, using 2 E's together, very common in English. Ooh, confer, good word, very nice, good word. Fence, nice, good, good, good. 4, very nice, good. Enforce, good job, well done. Nice. Oh my gosh, you guys are killing it. Well done. Reef, fern, good. Amazing. I'm gonna put 1 in there. So good job. Enforce, good job. Crone, very nice. You guys are doing great. Well done. Well done. Very, very nice. You guys are doing a great job. Well done. Look at that. Oh my gosh. 109 points. Wild. You got 14 out of 17 words. Amazing. Good job. So impressed. So impressed. Good job. All right. Ooh, okay. 6 letters. Ooh, this one's interesting. A B and a K. Dunk, very nice. Bunk, good. Very nice, very nice. Duke, good one. Very nice, very nice. Dune, very nice, very nice. Let's see, any others? Bend, nuke, good, 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 good. Very, very nice. Put this one in. Oh, interesting. It won't take that word. That's interesting. I wonder why. I wonder what the anagram is. There's 2. 2 words use all 6 letters. Maybe... There it is. I was so close to saying that. Well done. Very, very nice. Good job. Which I think this is also a word. Yes. Very nice. Good job. That one was great because, you have some uncommon letters there. We got 8 out of 10. Amazing. Good job. Well done. I'm not sure why nude didn't work. I don't know. Maybe because it's kind of a risque word. I don't know. Oh my gosh, this one's long. Holy cow. Okay, 2 eyes. Oh my goodness. One of the letters is fake. Okay, 1 letter one letter here will not work. Okay? One letter here will not work in your word. So we have to see like, oh, like what other, what. This one's interesting because it's so long. Faint, very nice. Good. Maybe the B, maybe? If someone guesses bait and it doesn't work, then it's probably B. Ooh, 50, good job. Someone guessed, bait, yeah. Affinity. Oh my gosh. Good job. Holy cow. So I think the B here, will not work. Okay, I think the B. So if you try a word with B, I don't think it'll work. Okay, let's see. Oh no, we're so close. Oh no. Let's see. Oh, we're only 1 point away. Ah! No. We're so close. We were 1 point away. Dang it. Oh no. So close. That was really good though. So I'll tell you what, let's do that again. Let me take a screenshot. Hang on. All right, let's try again because that was great. You guys are really on a roll. Yeah. So on a roll means you're doing really well. Like, you've got a lot of momentum. So, okay. Okay. A B, an L, a Y, a C. Oof. This was going to be interesting. Okay, clay. Very nice. Balcony. Oh, good. That's a good job. Good job. Cola, loan. Very nice. Good. Very, very nice. Bacon. Very nice. Good job. Good job. Coal. Very nice. Good job. Let's see. Any others? Oh, cyan. Very nice. Very nice. Good job. I'll put one in there. Clan. I wonder if cloy is a word. I know cloying is a word. I don't know if this is on its own a word. Oh, it is. Okay. I've heard of the word cloying, but I didn't know if cloy was a word. So, excellent. Good job. Good job. Let's see. Any others? Ah, ably. Very nice. Good one. Good one. Very nice. Good job. Good job. Well done. Good job. Love that. Okay, this one has 2 T's and 2 R's. 2 T's and 2 R's. Oh, tort. Very nice. Not a common word in English. Oh, holy cow. Tractor. Good job. Oh my gosh. Good job. Taro, taco. Good job. Carrot. You guys are doing great. Coat. Nice. Man. Well done. Actor. Good one. Good one. Good. Let's see. Any others? Cart. Good. Very nice. I'm going to put one in. Tact. Ooh, tart. Very nice. Good. Good, good, good. Good one. Roar. Good one. Very nice. Good job. Good job. Oh my gosh, you guys are doing so great. Well done. Tracked. Good one. Very nice. Good job. I wonder if... Is rotor a word? Maybe it's two O's? I don't know. I don't know, actually. Good job! Well done. Oh my goodness. Well done. Well done. Man, look at the two of you. Sibyl and I guess, is it Cesaru or Cesaru? Man, you guys are killing it. Ahmet, phew. Look at y'all. Killing it. Well done. Ooh, another 6 letters. Ooh, 2 E's. 2 E's. Nice sign. Very nice. Good, good. Sing. Good. You have the ing. Very nice. Very nice. Gins. Oh, I wonder what... Oh, seeing. Oh, very nice. Good job. Good job. Very, very good. Excellent job. Scene. Very nice. Good. Oh, genies. Oh, that's a good one. Well done. Very nice. Singe. Good one. Very nice. Good. Well done. Oh, I'm very impressed. Jens, very nice. Good, good. Excellent. Sign. Very nice. Different spelling of the word sign. Very nice. Good job. That's more of a math thing. So good job. Well done. Ooh, let's see. Any others? Any others? Oh, siege. Good word. Nice. Good word. You guys are doing great. Well done. Oh, got one in there at the end. Nice. Good job. Good job. Good job. Advanced 2 levels. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Let's see. Oh, only 5 letters. Oh, relay. Very nice. I see another anagram. Oh, layer. There's one more. I don't want to use it though. There it is. Good job. Good job. Good job. Oh my gosh. I wonder if we'll get all of these. 3 more. Okay, I'm going to put in 1. It's a less common word. 2 more. So we have liar, real, rely, year, early, layer, and relay. We've never gotten all the words. So if we find this one last word, that will be a first. We've never gotten all. I think I might know what it is, maybe? I think it's spelled differently. Oh, man. So close. We already have rely, year. Oh, man. I wish this game told us what the other words were. Oh, we advanced 3 levels. Good job. Good job. Amazing. Oh my gosh. You guys are great. So good. Well done. Good job. Okay. 1 letter is fake. Okay. 1 letter is fake. So 1 letter will not work. Okay, tray. Very nice. Okay, so the Y works. Okay. Let's see. Party. Okay, so that works. So maybe, the L works. So maybe the H. I think maybe the H doesn't work. Ooh, partly. Good. Part, play. Good. So I think maybe the H doesn't work. Good job. Nice, nice, nice. Good, good. I'll try the H and see if it works. No. Okay, so the H, no. H does not work. Player is a good word, but we don't have an E is the only problem. So, but very nice. Good. Let's see. So we've got part, this should work, I want to say. And if that worked, then this should also work. Oh, dang it. Oh, by 1 point. Again, 1 point. Ah, dang it. So close. To me, the worst part is being one away, 1 point away. That's the worst part, I think. Oh my gosh. Well done, though. GG's. So it's almost noon for me, so I think we are probably going to pause it there. Okay. Why trap doesn't work? I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure what was happening there. But well done. GG's. GG's. Good job. That was really, really amazing. Great word. So, amazing. So next stream. Let's talk about next stream. Alrighty. Here we go. So next stream is Saturday, January. Okay, January. I think it's the 3rd. January 3rd at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Next stream. Okay. So, good. Yes. See you next week. Yes. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you all so much. Plan for New Year's Eve. I don't have any plans for New Year's. It's going to be very, very quiet for me. Probably like a normal day. So, but thank you all so, so much for being here. We had a lot of fun today. Here we go. That's next stream. So I hope you all have a wonderful New Year's. I hope to hear all about it in our next stream. So Happy New Year to you. Have a fun, safe New Year's. And I will see you again next time. All right, so take care. Be safe. Have fun. And see you next time. Bye, guys.